Here we go, starting in 14th, way back there. Far back on the right side. This is 2,500 strength of field, so everybody here is pretty good.
Hey, Flavio, you just flashed out of existence.
Yeah, my computer froze for a second. I'm glad I didn't crash.
My VR froze up on me before the start of last race. That was fun.
At this point, I'm sitting in 12th. That car there was on the outside, dove to the inside, moved back to the outside, so I was doing everything I could just to keep it under control and not run into him. It looked like a bit of blocking to me, but it's pretty hard to pass. He's staying to the inside. I feel like I'm a bit faster, but not quite fast enough to get by here quite yet. And now I'm too far back. I lost the draft a little bit, so I'm way too far back. Somebody locked it up under braking here. Trying to be clean. Get my entry and my apex just right. Still didn't really make up any room. Lots of traffic in front. And everybody's keeping it pretty clean. There's about 8 cars in a row here that are nose to tail, except for me with maybe a two or three car length gap. You got to get a great exit out of there to have a good long front straight here. But I'm still too far back to draft. Somebody spun. I thought for a second to go on the inside, but thought better of it.
That was close.
And luckily he held the brake, so he didn't roll backwards. Experienced people know to do that. Some close racing here. This is not normally a passing spot, but I wasn't real happy about the previous move, so. Now I'm definitely super close for a draft. Go over just enough. And then you got this other guy decides to make it 3 wide. We survive somehow.
Understood. This guy's our teammate. We'll monitor him.
So since 3 wide worked last time, why not have some fun again here?
Come on, Jay. Nicely done.
And this guy goes down and loops it right in front of me. So that was nice. Let's look at that from in-car. Or let's look at it from the chase view here. Crosses up, I tag him, straighten him out, guy behind me, it's me. And we all continue on. So now I got a little front damage and a little rear damage. Get back by that car, he made a little mistake there somehow. I ran kind of wide and missed the apex, looks like. So the thing is, I got to pull out enough of a gap so that these guys can't draft me going down the front straight. So this doesn't happen again, if I can. But apparently I'm a little bit slow coming onto the front straight. There's coming onto the front straight.
You gonna spin out again?
There's a comment there of, oh, is he going to spin again? That was a comment from the 10 car. Sarcastic. Rightly so. We survived. So it looks like these three guys behind me are a little bit quicker, maybe. They seem to be holding up the group here. Slightly. Yeah, a little bump there from behind. This car just behind this 4 car, this is the one I believe that spun earlier in turn 1, so he must be quick. He got back up to speed, caught us, and passed 2 of the cars, and is now right on my bumper. So people are getting through that turn onto the front straight a bit better than me. I'm not sure why. It could be something to do with setup. I'm using the setup from Tsukuba. Not the setup for this track, but it's a similar kind of track. And we decided to go 3 wide again. The same 14 car putting us 3 wide. And he spins again. Oh, the 11 decided to spin at the same time. And we made it through. Let's see how that looked. So I kind of anticipated this when I saw the that 14 in my mirror going 3 wide. So here's what it looked like for me. Here's a cockpit view. I saw these guys in my mirror, and I know we're 3 wide, and I know it's the 14 car, so I'm expecting probably a problem here. And I go wide. I had to go off track, but kept it pretty straight. And we're back to racing. I lost 2 spots, but no damage. So I saw that coming. I think the car right in front of me saw that coming too, since he saw us. He went 3 wide with us before. Let's change camera angles here. So this is almost the angle I see when I'm driving. I'm not that far away from the steering wheel. These roll bars on the side are not quite so long in my view, but this is pretty close. I can't quite see the mirrors left and right, and I have them turned off anyway. I have a big rear view mirror that I look up for, but this is similar to my view. That I didn't want to brake right behind him because I knew I was pretty close, so just kept it 1 car width outside in case he messed up his braking, or maybe I could do an inside-out move if he locked up.
The track temps increasing. It's now 128 Fahrenheit.
This is the turn here that leads onto the long front straight. Somehow I'm losing some kind of time in there. I'm getting back to the throttle as early as I can, and it runs the car out as wide as anybody. But I just feel like a sitting duck at the end of this straightaway. We got a lap car coming back on. He pitted and came back on track. That was my row comment, was the lap car coming out. I thought it was a different lap car that we had, that was slower. That's a lap car there to the outside. I was hoping he would stay out, and he did, luckily.
Sorry, Brian.
We are on lap 11 of 18.
No problem.
All right, let's fast forward a bit. So we're sitting in 11th right now on lap 12. Super evenly matched with the car in front of me.
Hey, Francisco.
I get a little closer. He pulls a little farther away. I get a little closer again. Neither one of us is making very big mistakes. Super even lap times. But, so somebody went off there. We can check that out real quick again. So the guy that was in, what would that be? 10th. The guy that was in 10th went wide, coming onto the front stretch, lost it into the gravel, but kept the car pretty much going straight. Didn't hit the wall. Speed things back up here for a minute.
Sorry to cut up.
No problem.
So now we're catching up a little bit, getting a little closer. And oh, somebody spun here. Car that's farther ahead of us.
Seconds ahead.
So I'm trying to pounce
Whoop, close call.
while I can here. So let's see that again, because that was kind of weird. So let's back this up. So we're coming through kind of a right-hand bend before leading onto a left-hander. And he's a little down on power, down on speed or something. And let's see, far chase. Okay. So I'm thinking, do I go left or right? I'm kind of committed to the right. So let me just go right. I don't know if he sees me in his mirror and he thinks I hit him or might hit him or something. But let's go slow motion here. He suddenly starts spinning. So it's as if I had hit him, but I didn't touch him. He then slides across the track. I cut it underneath. So we got super close. But on my screen, we didn't hit him. I got no impact. I don't know if we have a better angle on this. But yeah, it's very close. Maybe we can see from here. But I didn't touch him. At least not on my screen. But he suddenly shoots across, so maybe on his from his side it was impact. Anyway, You can see my car already had a little bit of damage, still has a little bit of damage. That would have been severe damage if my car had registered any impact, but it didn't. And so right now we are sitting 10th, and we finished in
I don't know
10th.
who that guy is.
There was a, let me jump to it.
Sorry, man.
Your teammate's now in position 9.
So now we are on the last lap, and I'm still sitting in, I'm in 9th now. Somebody else must have crashed out or spun out or something. So car behind me is getting closer. I'm just trying to keep it clean. We got about 4 more turns to go.
Buona vittoria, Diego.
Good race, guys. Great fun.
Maybe 5 more turns to go from here.
Good race, you.
You too, Brian. Indeed. Too bad, Nico. I had already given up.
So here we go on the
This
front
is really
straightaway.
fast.
He got a great run. And where's the line?
Oh, that was close.
I think we just passed the line. I think he got me. He did get me. I'm not sure where the line is. Maybe that was the line. But he passed me, and he got the position by less than 100th of a second. It was by 9 thousandths of a second. That's it.